And at that moment, James Grauerholz, William Burroughs' personal assistant and now executor of his estate, was in the office talking about Burroughs. And when we were introduced, he said, "Oh, William is a big fan of yours." And I literally fell off the chair. He's one of my huge heroes who's been reading the Doctor Orient books. And it was just, holy shit, Burroughs is a fan of the Doctor Orient books. As I said, I literally fell off the chair and decided to have dinner. I invited William and James to dinner at my place following few days. And it turned out to be a weird night, but an okay night. Nothing tragic happened. But later on, I saw Burroughs. He would invite me. He would have screenings at his place in the Bowery called the Bunker, he called it. And they would screen Nicholas Ray movies and various movies there, and there would be about 10 people. And it was a lot of fun. And then it turned out that Burroughs was also a friend of mine, a painter by the name of David Prentice. And so we had dinner with David and William a number of times. And William, I must say, was one of the most gracious of gentlemen at all times. As soon as he arrived, he would say, "Do you have any books you want me to sign?" And he would sign books, of course. And he was always a charming dinner companion. And later on, after that, when William was in Kansas, in his later years, I think he was at the University of Kansas, he worked with Tom Waits on The Black Rider. He wrote the book for an opera called The Black Rider that Robert Wilson directed, and Tom Waits did the music for it. And they met at William's place in Kansas. And William was talking about the Doctor Orient books because Tom and I were friends at that time. Tom told me, he said to Tom, "Do you shoot, Tom?" Because he liked to shoot those guns through paint buckets and make paintings. "Do you shoot?" And the first dinner I had, it was difficult to forget that he had shot his wife in the head, shooting an apple off her head. But I was just so in awe of him. And as I said, he's just a great presence and a gentleman. Always wears suit and tie. And actually, Keith Richards, when I met him, reminded me a bit of William Burroughs. First of all, he's an eminently gracious person, Keith Richards. He's very much a gentleman and very thinks of other people. And, but he also has a little snarl like William, in an English way. "Oh, yes. Yeah.